Good day, everyone. I hope we are just trying to set if my audio is okay, and then we start straight away. All right. Yes, I think we are good to go now. We are good to go right now. So, good day, everyone. Good morning or good evening, whatever time it may be for you. You are welcome again. Um, you are welcome to our Facebook creators. You're welcome. All right. So trying to check if audio is okay. So audio is good. So wherever you are connecting from us to us from on Facebook profile, on Facebook page, on our YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming this evening. You are going to be seeing the you are seeing the screen already, and then we are focusing. Today is all about. We have been looking at this series for a while now. Facebook Creators Blueprints 2026, and we are today is a module 6, which is the Facebook content formula. Facebook content formula, where we are going to be talking about a lot of things we need to put to work. And my name is Amos Adenika. I'm a mindset coach, um, voice of hope, and then I'm the founder of Digital Skills Monetization. What we do on that platform, we do what we do on that platform on the Digital Skill Monetization. We give training, like you are hearing me right now. Give training on digital skill. We're on live on that page. You may not see my screen on those on Digital Skill Monetization page, but may not see my slide, but you are seeing my face. And I'm going to be uploading it much later for us to see. And then that's where we talk about building up people's skills, helping us to discover our skills and then to make them, to put them to use. Also, I'm a founder of a builders and affiliate, builders and affiliate network, builders, henners, and affiliate network. So, what is that place it's meant for? Anything that has to do with affiliate, we push it on that platform so that we can all be benefiting from it. So, thank you so much. Now, today, let's go ahead as we continue in this class. Now, what we are looking at, the session roadmap. What is the roadmap for today? We spend maybe in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, we should be done. And the roadmap is just the psychology of content. Psychology of content. And then also on the second part, we look at Facebook users type. Third, we are talking about content formula, where we are going to be breaking them down. What they say, what does this stand for? O, what does it stand for? N, T, E, N, to break them for us, so that we can all have the basic understanding of this. And then mastering hooks. What does the hooks, what does it really mean? Because a lot of our followers, the lot that say very new, large number are below 1,000 followers, large number are below 500. So if you're in that category, this meeting is for you, everybody. We need to learn because learning is very wide and we continue to learn more day by day. Then number 5, we talk about our posts, we talk about our we talk about our carousel, we talk about number 6, we talk about weekly content system. Weekly content system. So let's go right now. So the welcome and roadmap. Module 5, what we have done on Module 5, how algorithm works. It's what we did that on Module 5. The busy waiter, we use that one as an illustration for us. And then Module 6 today, what exactly should I create? What exactly should I create? So Module 5, understand, the referee. Module 6, learn to play the game very well. Because, like I said, learning is very deep and we must give attention to learning. We must give attention to learning. Now, the psychology of content. The psychology of content is pattern interruptions. Because something different from the last 10 things they saw. Something different from the last 10 things the audience saw. The pattern interrupted to do something that call for their attention. Why people ignore? Why people ignore is looks like everything else, not for them. They ignore it because everything looks not really addressing what they are looking for. So our content should come to address what the people really need. And this is about people, not the algorithm right now. This is the people, not the algorithm. So when you open loop is an unanswered question, the brain must close. So these are the psychology of the content. One, the pattern interruption to give people something different from what they have seen in the past. And that's why we must always come different as a content creator. Then why people ignore also because they do everything else what they are seeing, but it's not really addressing their own need. Now, attention must be earned every line. Attention must be earned every line. Clarity beats, cleverness. Once it's clear, people filter aggressively. Information overload is real. So once you are whatever thing you do, let that it must be something that earn everyone's attention. They want to be, it must be clear. Clarity, very, very important. Clarity. So also emotion drives actions. I sent a post that before people patronize you, there are two levels. People patronize first by emotion before strategically taking note. Their emotion, once the emotion has been captured, so emotion driven action drives actions because surprise, curiosity, recognition, humor, and inspiration. So that's why if you are pushing something out now, this is a class is different from just like a 10 minutes post that but most of those posts must start it with something that will call the attention of people. Oh, do you know? Come, let me show you. Have you heard? So something that we call for the attention so that once the emotion is driven, emotion is taken, action follows. There's a surprise they are waiting for. What is in it? So useful beat perfect. Useful beat perfect. So real and relevant outperforms polish and irrelevant. No matter how it is. So most time you just do be show yourself. Let people see you. This is a real you. It's not perfect. You are not waiting until you are perfect. You are just trying to be yourself. All right. Know your Facebook user style. Know your Facebook user style. There are different types of people that is coming on that platform. And on my profile, one of my profile now that is like almost 5,000 follower right now. We started building it just few days. Yes. But I've discovered you see a lot of people there. They are very, very. There are people that are still below 100 follower. People that are still below 200, 500. You know. So what wants to be taught. The type of Facebook user first one is learners. The learners want to be taught, and I hope those people can listen to me now. If you want to be a learner, you must be ready to be taught. To grow and say something as a social media platform is not a platform for isolation, it's a place for connection. So if you don't want to connect with people, then you don't need to come to this space of that we call social media. It's called social. Social is for people to socialize, to build together. So no matter whom you are now, but the first thing that okay, you want to learn. So those who are just following us, I want this video to be dedicated to you. Follow us now. You are following us already, but give attention, be a learner, be ready to learn, and then be the one that want always ready to be taught. Because a learner, what is the purpose of being a learner? Is that you are ready to be taught. So that's the first level of people of your content you must address. Those who want to be taught. So number two is buyer, evaluating trust. Those who want to buy what to do. Remember, that's why you are building, like I said, emotional buyers. Those who come in first because their emotion has been captured. So you look at it, buyers evaluating buyers. The second level, the first level is learner. The second level is buyers. They're evaluating trust. They want to see you. They want to see that this person can be trusted. And then the third level is called observers. They are called observer. What is their duty? Observer. They watch it quietly, build trust slowly. They might be discover that they'll be there, be on your list of followers, but they are never saying anything. They are not contributing, but they are observing. What are they observing? Part of it is they are observing your level of consistency. They are observing your level of knowledge. They are observing your level of depth. So observers, these are the category of users on Facebook or across the social media platform. The next one is community builder. These are the community builder. They are there because they want to associate, they want to socialize, they want to build community, they want to give back, they want to add value. They spread content, want to be named. They spread content, want to be named. So, and then the last one is decision maker, moves fast, once convinced. So this, all of us, even those who are now standing where today, they started from this level. Learner, buyers, observers, community builder, decision maker. Decision maker. So it's very important for us to see ourselves as a user on this app. Like I said, social media is a place to socialize. It's not a place to isolate yourself. It's a place to connect. It's a place of connection. And when you see a place where training is being given, a place where knowledge is being imparted, is a place where you can need to begin to bring yourself in fully, then ready to also bring your shares the platform, invite others to be part of it. What are we talking about now? Facebook content, details, formulas of Facebook content. So that is just about that. Now let's move forward. Like I said, maybe 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, we are going to be rounding up. All right. Now, what are we? This one we are looking at the content formula. Content formula, because you that are on the digital skill monetization page, you are not seeing the screen right now, but I'll see post it there later. Now, I forgot. So content formula. Content is simply CONTET. Now, number one on this formula is letter C. Letter C stands for capture. Capture. This capture is just talking about book that stop the scroll. You know, like somebody will take a phone to be scrolling like this. What you put in there, your book is what determines either this book will stay. The hook there, that is HOOK. That is when people come to your page, the first thing line they hear you saying is what determines that they will stay or not. So if what we are saying is to be greeting, oh, long time no see, those one will not, anybody will swim past that because they are not looking for greetings. Maybe you just saw it, what you put there is just, oh, come, let me show you how your phone can turn to your office. Bam. Somebody is looking for that. Somebody has no laptop. They have been thinking that, if I get a laptop now, I can begin to work. And then, but suddenly the person is scrolling and he hears from you, come, let me show you how your phone can become your office. Wow. Is it true? Let me stay little to hear how can that possible. Or you just say, your phone is not meant only for scrolling. Something like that will get somebody. Oh, are you stuck with 1,000 followers? Just something that can call their attention. That is the first 3 sentences you will go to say, the first line. When you are promoting, when you are doing a kind of a content, it may be like you are doing a post or you are doing a video, either through reels, either through shorts, whatever thing you are doing, make sure you are saying it in a way that will get people attracted and they scroll to your time, to you, and they can stay there. That is C, is capture. You capture people's attention. Their mind is captured and they want to hear more from you because the thing you mentioned caught their attention. You have captured them. So as a affiliate marketers, digital creators, content creators, when you are making a video post, make sure you are not starting it with just a greeting. Just go straight. In between then, you cannot begin to greet. But at least the first thing that people should hear from your video should be something that will get their attention. That is C, capture, capture. That is C, capture. Hook that stops the scroll. People will stop scrolling because they have heard what you said. Now, let's go to the next letter, letter O. Letter O is original. original. What you are hearing from me now, for those on all our platform, you know that this is original content I'm talking about. Original, your voice, your experience, the original. Now, there's no doubt the time comes you do little posts here and there. In fact, I've been spicing up my profile. I mean, my Facebook profile or my pages. I've been spicing them up. Not only what I say, I spice them up with some random news. Yes, but they know that this person here is real because they have heard your voice. You are seeing me doing a live video now. How can you show a real content, original content, your voice, original? You have made a post by your voice. Your face has been seen. You have shared a lot of things about yourself, original. So if you want to really establish that trust, you must be original. O is for original. We've talked about 2 now. C for capture. 2, original. Your voice. Don't clone your voice. I mean, don't fine-tune your voice. Use your voice the way you are. Anybody that says you're not speaking like no something happened. I sent a video somewhere. Somebody said you cannot lick he said maybe I should. It says something. I have to reply back. I said, well, my voice is this. I want to be original. That does not mean you are not trying to tune up, but make sure it is more of original. Because at the same time, also, you remember, you want to go viral. You want people to connect with you everywhere. Then there's a need for you to tune up to make sure, but make sure they are original. Don't, So original number, letter 3. Now, the third letter is N. N here is your niche. Relevant. What is your niche? Niche is simply saying the area. When we're talking about content or your niche, now I'm a coach. Coaching has been my content. Tutoring people has been my content. Educating people has been me. So if you see me talking like this, you see this is my niche. I love to train people. I love to teach. I love to educate. I love to impact people. So you can see whatever I'm saying, my niche is circle around people. And that is why you see that I love to do affiliate, because anything that has to do with people is my niche. Affiliate make me to connect with people. So niche relevant, that shows whatever thing you are doing, whatever thing you are saying, must be relevant. I mean, whatever thing you want to share out there, let it be relevant to your niche. Let people know you. That if you come to this platform, we are going to hear something that will educate my mind, mindset coach, voice of hope, something that will keep my hope alive. I'm going to hear about it. So your niche relevance, stay aligned with your audience. So because listen, the algorithm is going to be pushing your content to the people in the line of what to do. So, and that is why what you say, what you do should be in alignment so that algorithm will not be confused. They know where they are pushing your content out to. So your content, so stay within your reach. I mean your niche. That is N, the first N of content. CON. Number 4 is T. Tell a story. Tell a story. Wrap the lesson in a real moment. Share your experience. Where you started from. Like I've mentioned to us now that one of my profile, because I push out original content, moved from 1,003 to now over almost 5,000 followers within like few days. Why? Because this is a story. I'm just telling you that that's a story I'm sharing with you now. Stories. You are still on 100 followers. Follow everything we are going to be giving to you on this channel. You are going to see your status also, your follower level. You are going to see yourself growing. So that is just about that. T, we are talking about rap, we are talking about 4 letters, letter C, letter O, letter N, and letter T. Now let's go further to the we are talking about content, a formula. Now let's look at letter E. CONT. Letter E stand for engage. Engage. You invite a real response. Because somebody has commented on your post, be ready to engage with them. Be ready to communicate. Be ready to engage. The response, give them. Now, as a content creator, please don't be too, how will I put this now? Don't be too aggressive or too harsh to confront people. Because once you are in a public space, you should prepare your mind. Social media is a public space. You may not see yourself, but you should prepare yourself, because you are going to see a lot of back and front conversation. A lot of people hitting on your person, sending a lot of things to you. You can be called a lot of names. You must know how to engage. Invite a real response, because if you as a creator begin to send an abusive word, when your page is reported, they take it down. Engage, invite a real response. How will you do that? Sometimes you may not know. You see a comment on your post, you can ask a lot of things. Your mind may be occupied with a lot of things. You can copy it. Oh, go to any of your AI platform. For example, I use ChatGPT, I use Cloud. You can ask them, I got this response on one of my posts. Please guide me on how to respond to this. They can give you, and just post it there, and you tell the AI to give me a response to this, and make it a dialogue type. That is, after, as you are responding, a question will also follow it to make sure the engagement continues. Because the algorithm we want to see, that things the algorithm want to see on your post. They want to see part of it is engagement, conversation. It makes it that it's a real person. Then the next letter we have talked about, CONTE. The next one is another N, the last N of content. Nudge. A clear, I've called about it, it's called about nudge, called about a clear CTA. What does CTA stand for? CTA simply means call to action. Oh, you are following us right now. You are listening to us on YouTube. You are listening to us on Facebook. You are listening to us on the what is it called? On Zoom. We want you to, a call to action means, may drop a comment. Let us know the area of the value you have gained from this meeting. You always need to say something. Call to action. Please kindly follow us. Kindly share this live. Kindly drop a comment. Comment formula to show that you are gaining value. Or comment next. Just say something. Call the attention of people. Call to action. That is a nudge and action steps. Oh, you are listening to us now. If this is adding value to you, please drop this comment there. Comment where you are connecting from. Let's know your location. Let's know your location. Let's know this. Let's know that. The next one is T. The last is track. Track. You review what worked and apply the next time. You track you track everything to know what is working and what is not working. Take tracks of your action, of everything you do. Track. Review what worked. If it's working well, review. If it's not working, review. Then apply the thing you have reviewed. Is it applying the next action in the next action, right? In the next time. So we'll talk about the content formula. Now let's move further. Now, mastering the hooks. Don't forget, mastering the hooks. What I've told us what hooks stand for is simply the first, when you start your session, maybe you want to make a post about something, don't start it with greetings. Your first line, what to say first matters. What to say first matters. Oh, do you want to move from 9 to 5 to earn a steady passive income? Somebody is already working and tired. And here you say, oh, are you an affiliate marketer? Let me show you how to make more money. And then that statement drive the people in. A hook, something. Stop scrolling. Wait here, something, So if people don't stop scrolling in the first few seconds, nothing else matters. So that's why you must know what, in fact, you can, once you are prepared what you want to do, you can also write it to ChatGPT. Give me the first line, what I will use to as a hook for people to stop scrolling at my profile. So you can ask that. Don't just assume that you know everything. You can ask a question. So nothing matters. So if people don't stop scrolling in the first few seconds, nothing else matters. So the hook is the single highlight leverage sentence you write. First one. In fact, even if that is a video you are doing or just a photo post, the first line, when people stroll, and the first line, capture them, either we decide will be the determinant factor, either for them to stay or to scroll again. They scroll to your play, they can stay there for the entire video you are posting because the first line has got them to put them in suspension. What does this thing entail? I want to know more. So that hook is very important. It's very important. The hook library, part one of it, that what does this hook stand for? It brings people to the point of curiosity. It puts people in the place of curiosity. Nobody told me this before I started my page. Nobody told me this before I started my page. That means what you said. Do you know your page can make money for you? Do you know you don't need to get to 10,000 before you are monetized? All this kind of a thing, they make them, are you sure? It put people into the stage of curiosity. The curiosity means they want to know more. They want to know more. And then the hook numbers, another hook, we can look at, which is question part. The other part is a mistake. I lost 3 months of growth because of this one mistake. Wow. What mistake is that? Attention is being taken. Once the attention of people is captured, they stay there, and together it is your hook that establishes that. Number, it said 3 things killing your reach right now. You just say, oh, somebody say, oh, wow, what is that? 3 things killing your reach right now that have not made people to reach out, that have not made you to go viral. 3 things. What is that? Come and let me show you. You've heard a lot of creators that will tell you 3 things that you need to do to make your page go viral, and they will tell you the last one is most important one. The last one is most important one. So don't listen to one and go. The last point is the last. So it's the most important part of it. Number 1, this. Number 2, this. Number 3, because they want you to stay to the end. And then story. Oh, last Tuesday, something happened that changed how I post forever. They want to hear the story. Last week, like I've shared with us now, I said, I made a post. Somebody came to me and was sending me a message, and I responded where I want to go like that, but I will not rub away some people. I'm not addressing a particular area. I'm addressing everybody. So I'm addressing everybody. So you begin to see stories. Your hook, like I said, how to spread your hook, it can be through curiosity. You can spread your hook on a curiosity that make people want to ask more. Your hook can be on a part of a mistake you notice somebody has done, and you print hook out of it. On your hook can come in like a number. 5 things you must do as a content creator. 5 things you must do as an affiliate marketer. Stuff like that. Then story. Start with a story, so it can also flow. So now, the part 2 of the hook is that we talk about hook library. What I mentioned before, there's something we call FOMO. If you are not doing this yet, you are already behind. You must be ready to push yourself out. Time is very important. The next is confession. I need to admit something about my first 6 months online. Yes. I need to admit my first 6 months. I've not been doing it. In fact, what I started doing now, if my eyes have been open to this maybe 2 or 3 years ago, wow. I was just doing it. I don't know there are settings to do. There are some settings to do to make your profile to have a follow button. And also have to say this, many of my followers right now, you have not turned on your follow button. And I've made a post how to do your follow button, to turn on your follow button. Not only through, because there are two different things. To add people as your friend, you can only add 5,000. But when it comes to follow, it gets you to unlimited capacity. It has unlimited capacity. Many people can follow you. They are not like your friend, but all of them will be together as part of your community. So follow, you need to go and turn on your follow button. If you listen to this and you don't still know how to turn on your follow button, please drop a comment. Please guide me how to turn on my follow button. Meanwhile, I've made a video on that. You can see, check and see that. So you see that. Confess. Stop doing this. Don't post your next read until you read this. So you can come like, oh, stop doing this. What is that? And say, don't post your next read until you read this. Wow. Somebody will stay. Somebody will stay. Another one is, what is constrained in it? Posting every day is not the secret to growth. No. Posting every day is not the secret to growth. What then is the secret? They want to come in to learn. So another one, the mass boosting. The algorithm doesn't hate your page. Many people think, oh, maybe there are some areas. No. Either you are from a very village where nobody knows about. So far, what you are pushing out is adding value. So far, if people are engaging on it, people are sharing it, people are liking, people are commenting, anywhere you are, they can push you out. The algorithm will circulate your content to people that needs it. In fact, before I saw what I saw in the recent time, I began to wonder, is it the same people that will become? And I noticed that some people that algorithm has pushed to follow me, there are people that even, some of them are still new, 100 follower. They are still below, they are new. So you just need to maintain what you are doing. One post, you don't know the one. That's why we must be consistent. But don't have the man in your mind that maybe because I'm a black person, or maybe because I'm a white person. No, algorithm recognizes your work, not even your color. Not your color, not your location. Anywhere you are, so far you are pushing out that. Now, before and after, 6 months ago, oh, I had 50 followers. Hear what changed, like I've shared with us. I said, is it last week ago, my profile, my profile was still sitting at around 1,300. Now that same profile is walking towards 10,000 followers now. Why? What changed is because my consistent effort, I push in effort, I post regularly. You don't know the kind of post that you shoot that will change your follower. You don't know. That's why we must remain consistent before and after. What happened? What has changed? Consistency. My commitment has changed. Simple truth, growth is boring. Consistency beats excitement every time. Growth may appear that boring, but as you remain consistent, it beats excitement every time. It beats excitement every time. We're about to be rounding up, please. Now, writing posts, people actually read. Writing a post, people actually read. Just 1 minute. Writing a post that people actually read. One of the things you need, there is a short book, one core ideas. It may not be long. You can hear something. That's as a one that is want to address people. There is always everything to pick. There's a lesson from anything that comes to you. something to pick from there, to push out there. Short lines, no walls of text. I was telling maybe GPT, I said, don't give me a bullet point. Put whatever you are giving to me, make it in a bullet point thing that is like this, just one line. That this. Write like you speak. Every post need a tiny app. And then every post also need close with a question or a CTA. Oh, have you gained value today? Please comment value if you have gained value. Have you discovered something new today? Let us get your feedback. Is there any place you are still missing? Drop your comment at the comment section, and then we'll get back. So it must not leave, your content must not be dry. You must give a close with question and a call to action, CTA. Now, the high performing reels, when we talk about reels, there are different things to understand about reels. You need to plan your reel first. Reels is video that is not that long, but it helps you to gain traffic very fast. There is something we call short video. Short is you can post it there, it will disappear in 24 hours. But reels, once you post it there, it's still going to come back to save, or it's going to save on your profile, on your page. But reels doesn't save, it disappears in 24 hours. Just like you post on your WhatsApp status, that disappears. So reels, you need to prepare it. Plan it first. What will be the hook for this post? Like I said, and then you can ask GPT or any AI platform that you are familiar with. Ask question, I want to do this, please give me a hook. Also, when you want to do that, the next thing about you plan it first, discover what are the key points that I want to emphasize on. Then the next is to now ask the ending part of this. How will I end it? These are the things you can tell ChatGPT, please kindly help me. I'm working on so this kind of a thing. I want to talk about how the algorithm maybe discover your page. Kindly help me with a better hook to start this with. I want to make a 10 or 20 minutes video, or I want to make a post on how algorithm recognizes your profile. Kindly help me with a hook that can get people to stop scrolling at my profile. Give me with key point and the ending part of it. So once you send that on, it will give you how to make it better. Once you get it, you can now add one or two things to it yourself. If it's good for you, you can go ahead with it straight. So this is what you need to do before you start to record. The hook in seconds. Spoken or not, or on screen test immediately. On screen test, I have a thing that I started doing also now. I have my slide. I'm also reading along. A time comes also, I'm developing different strategies. When you made a post and your voice follows it, the voice is sending a signal. You want people to stay. Spoken or on screen test, immediately. The hook can be the word you say, or can be what is written on your screen. And then the energy. Speak like you are talking to one friend. Nobody is watching you, but you are speaking like you are speaking. The energy you put into it, show that this person, you know what you are doing. Then always caption it. Many watch on mute. Capture it, give it a capture. What does that mean? Once you are done recording, you can now go and give it. There's a lot of app now you can use. Even lot what is it called? CapCut can help you. Put it there. Give a caption to this. Your voice is captured. What you are saying is people can read it. Because somebody may be in a noisy area or walking in a place that doesn't, maybe somebody is going out and doesn't have a headphone on. It can be reading your mouth as you are saying it. Is displaying. Is displaying. So always capture it. Many watch while they are mute your voice. They want to be seen reading what you are saying. All right, now let's look at this. This part that keeps people swapping. That's why I started doing. So I've started doing the hook, the tease, typographic, optimal length, clear C2A. You can do that without some. You can do it. Just add a very is a kind of background songs that can work in line with what you are posting. As they are checking it, it's going, and they are reading. They are reading. People are swiping, or they are seeing what you have posted. Value. Everything is just about value. Before you start now talking about, maybe you want to now talk about affiliate, they have seen you giving value. People that are building a community, this is how they started too. People now, they now got to a point that people have now gained trust of the people. When they said they want to sell toothbrush, people will buy it because they trust them. Do you know that this toothbrush can give your mouth, can make your teeth to be solid? Do you know that this toothpaste can do this? Because anything they push, people will now buy it because they have been building them through adding value to them over a period of time. Adding value to them. Build each slide like a staircase. Every swap and the nest. Build every swap like a staircase. They look at this. Oh, something is interesting. They check it. They have got hooked to it. They got glued to your screen because what you are saying is adding value. Then your weekly content system. Let's look at it. Your weekly content system. Let's look. Day and content type. This is a tip that you may not get anywhere, that many content creators will not give to you. And this is a free masterclass training. Monday, try to start educational tips. Make it educational, adding value, educational. So you can prepare it like this for those who are just coming in. Educational. Oh, today I want to talk about this. Few seconds or a post. It doesn't mean that you should talk. It doesn't mean that you should do video. If you can do video, make it more better. That's how you are building trust faster. On Tuesday, personal story. Share your experience. What you have gained, what you have seen, what brought you to where you are. It may be short. It doesn't necessarily you do long. Not everybody can talk that length. Then Wednesday, tutorial behind the scene. Tutorial, teaching people. Today I want to teach you about this. I want to show you how to upgrade, how to turn on your follow button, how to switch from your profile to a professional mode, how to upgrade your page. You can do a tutorial. And Thursday, let's come together for a question and answer. After you have built a community, that's where that one can happen. Begin to now call for people. Let's check on ourselves. Let's come a general meeting where we're asking question and answer. Question and answer. Again, on Friday, you say you prepare your crosshair to send out with a story. Saturday, push out reels, because every day you must be pushing out something. You can be pushing, if you push out 10 in one day and stop for the next 7 days, forget it. Nobody's recognizing you. There must be consistent. Even the day you post something that's not going anywhere, it appears that it doesn't make sense now. A time comes, that may be a reference. On a Sunday, reflection and summary. So let's look at live content clinic. A live content clinic. Review a real positive life. Review it. A real positive life. Review it. And then when to review that, we begin to look at which content letter are present. Remember, we have given us what the C stand for, capture, what the O stand for, hook, what C stand for, niche. So we have given us those things. So you now begin to look at it. So look at which of this one have you followed this week. What is missing about this? You share what is missing also. Is your hook? Is it a good one? Because you can also push it out. Let me review this. This is what I've done this week. Can you review for me and give me your sincere feedback? Stories, call to action. Then rewrite the opening line using the hook from the library we share with us. Theory becomes visible. Practical is a proof. Now, open for anyone. If you have a question, feel free. Your question, always give room for that. On answer live if people ask. Don't dodge away from it. Ask, let people know, based on my knowledge, this is what I know. And because knowledge, nobody can boast to know everything. Tied back, every answer connects to content or the hook library. So this session, so you are just giving room for people to, we gain value today, we want to say this, we want to do this, we want to do that. So this week's action step, what you need to do for this week, pick one upcoming post. Pick one upcoming post. Then rebuild it using all 7 content letters. Rebuild it. Rebuild it with CONTENT. We have already given us what each one stands for. For example, C, we say stand for capture, which is your hook. The first thing you say. O, we have taught us what it stands for. And so go and rebuild it putting all these things to work. Then post it using a hook from Tonight Library. Post it because it's good for us to understand that small, consistent application beat waiting for the perfect post. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Start and keep pushing it out there. Push it out. Yes. That is the end. You now have the complete system. We'll talk about audience psychology. We've talked about 7-part content formula. We have talked about 30 hooks library. And then we'll talk about your weekly content calendar. Thank you so much for those who have followed us. Thank you so much for those who have listened to us. Amos Adenyika is my name. I am the mindset coach and the founder of Digital Skill Monetization. We call it DSM. And what we do on DSM, like I said, is a place where we give training on your skills, what to do, how to make it visible. On the other one, which is called Being, this is Being, that is Builders and Earners Affiliate Network. This is what we do. That place is where we push anything that has to do with affiliate and want to structure it in that order. So you are following us, you want us to be talking about affiliating, join us on our Facebook page. That is Being, Builders and Earners Affiliate Network. Affiliate is pushed there. Training is pushed more. Skills, though we can do both on all of them, but we are trying to put to give a definition to what each one stands for. Thank you so much. Follow us. If you want to join our community, feel free. Send us. We are building a community on Telegram. We are building a community on WhatsApp. We are building a community on our profile, Facebook page, Facebook profile. We also have a YouTube. Just type it, Digital Skill Monetization. You will see our Facebook page. Or you type Amos Adenyika, I know you will see us also. All of them can be found. You can type Mindset Coach, Voice of Hope, you will see us there. Feel free to reach out to us. I know you have gained value. What you need to do, this is episode 6. Just drop next episode. and then you'll be going to be communicating to us when we are coming live again. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you on the winning side. Remember, together we rise by lifting others. Together we rise by lifting others. What does that mean? Somebody's post, go there, engage, like, share, make relevant comment. As you are doing that, you are making yourself relevant. Algorithm is taking notice of your contribution. By the time you make your own, algorithm also will make your post go viral as you are. So that's why together we rise by helping one another, lifting others up. You are also going up. Thank you so much for today. And I sign off from here. Bye, everyone.